I'm a 29-year-old female and keep getting told that my past, like in parentheses, 7 partners is high.
First of all, you're 29 and you only had 7 partners. Honey, what have you been doing with your life?
You might as well have worn a chastity belt because that's nothing.
I mean, I don't know if I should be proud of her or like scolding her.
No. I mean, it is impressive. Like, and I have seen a couple posts on Reddit where it's like, I'm a 32-year-old virgin. And like, you got to respect that.
No, I do respect that. But also like,
who the fuck is telling you it's too high?
I respect it. But also 29, you need to know what you want, what you like.
Yes.
And
I'm a big believer in the saying, you need to test drive the car before you buy it.
100%. But also, does she mean by like 7 partners, like relationships and you've slept with other people?
No. So she goes on to say, I'm a 29-year-old female who has had 7 sexual partners in the past. All of these were in the concept of a relationship/dating. I've never engaged in casual sex, friends with benefits, one-night stands, or a drunken hookup.
That just makes me sound bad. Wait, hold on.
I know. I can't relate personally. I think like this is going to sound bad. And I'm probably throwing myself under the bus here, but it got brought up like recently during a girls' night, like how many partners have you all had? And so we all like started making lists, and some girls are ahead of the game and have these lists already in their phone.
I already hate this, first of all.
Yeah.
Why? Who cares? You're just living your life.
Yes.
And you need to live that life in order to understand what you like.
Exactly.
And if you don't do that justice for yourself, like, I'm sorry, you're not going to be living your life to the fullest.
Exactly. I completely agree. And like in the context of girls' night, it got really funny because we were all like, you know, I don't really remember everyone because like time passes and you really like, this is kind of mean, but you forget irrelevant people.
But that also means like you've learned, like
I have.
you've learned from that to not care about the people that doesn't matter.
No, I mean,
and now you know better, and that's why your relationship's better. Honestly, in order to have a good relationship, you need to know what you want.
You do. And I think you need to like know what it takes to get you off.
Yeah, 100%.
Otherwise, how can you communicate that to your partner? Like if you don't even know what it takes. So
I mean, like I'm all for like true love,
love
at first sight, whatever. I do believe in it in a sense. But
live your life at the same time.
I'm also like destroying what this girl's all about before even knowing her story. So like I should wait. Let's see what
maybe there's more info. Okay,
let's see what
try it
she's
out.
trying to say.
Now that I'm on the dating scene again, I've been told.
But also, real quick, they're telling her, like her friends are telling her it's too high.
I think so.
That's rude of her friends. Like support your friend
get
always.
better friends.
Exactly. I just need to throw that out there.
Get better
like,
friends.
Support your friends always. Okay.
Your friends should never shame you for being you, living your life. They should be very supportive. If anything, they should be helping you get the D. Like
exactly.
They should be encouraging you and your sexuality.
But let's get the background.
So she says, now that I'm on the dating scene again, I've been told that 7 partners is, quote, high. I, knowing myself, thought more of myself as a conservative or even a prude. The only reason I engaged with others in the act was more so of the fact that it's expected in a relationship and that they would continuously try. I would turn them down until a couple of months into the relationship.
Well, no, you know what? I'm proud of this girl. She knows what she wants. Mm-hmm. And she waited for that.
Yeah.
Proud of her.
I mean, we both like have some friends that are very conservative in their like sexual partners. And like,
that's totally fine.
I think so too. And like, I'm big on like exploring. Like that's definitely not me. Mm-hmm. And I don't have any shame or guilt when I sleep with someone new. Mm-hmm. But I think there are people like, and I'm surprised I didn't end up this way because my mom was very, very strict in the fact that she was like, no sex before marriage. You need to be good, like blah, blah, blah. Like she didn't want an oops baby, which
understandable.
I was an oops baby. So I think that's why she like went down that road. But like, I know there are some people who even didn't grow up with that, but still have that like mindset of like, it's almost shameful every time they sleep with someone
which is fine. But like also we are a new generation. At least we know this girl knows her values and she's sticking to it.
Definitely. I think
I'm growing to love this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she says, I'm posting here to get opinions on this. Is 7 partners at 29 considered high? What would be your first thoughts about someone if you heard that that was their number?
Oh, wait. She's so cute. 1, I want to give her a hug. 2, we know she stood up for her values and what she believes in.
Yeah.
So, no. I mean, if that's what made her happy, it seems like okay, now I feel bad for saying all the crap I said about her in the beginning.
No. Sometimes you gotta talk shit.
Yeah. But No, good for her. I don't think it's too high.
I think the bigger red flag in this whole thing is someone like shaming her. Like,
Well,
she says
okay.
right here, I've had a date refer to that as on the higher end, and I've had it mentioned in discussions with friends. That's the red flag to me. If you go on a date with
100%.
someone,
They're the red flag.
they're
for
the red
sure.
flag if they're
Saying
asking about
that.
your partners. Like that shouldn't affect your relationship at all.
No, your past is your past. Let's move on. 2, if you can't handle that, you're not for me. You know?
Exactly. I think we do have some friends that like they can't talk about their past with their boyfriends. And I think that's very hard because I look at it
Ooh,
like,
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
which is fine.
I feel like if you and your partner can't get past your past, that's a red flag to me.
Yeah.
The past is irrelevant. And
And
who
you
you
don't-
slept with is irrelevant.
Well, you don't always have to talk about your past, right? If you both agree on like it's like
Yeah,
not a
separate.
thing, then it's not a thing,
Yeah.
which I think very respectful. But if you want to know and then you're going to be fighting about it, then like
Why?
it's
What's
like,
the point?
What is the point?
What-
But it
that
does
shows-
happen a lot.
And that's insecurity. And that's a big red
sure.
flag. That's
For
like,
sure.
that grows to be so toxic down the road.
At first, I was giving her some issues with like her age and the thing, but
Yeah.
you know what? At the end of the day, she knows what she wants. Good for her.
Yeah, if you
and
wanna-
she shouldn't be embarrassed.
No. And here's the thing. If you want to wait until marriage, do it. If it's
Do it.
right for you, do it. You know, at the
100%.
end of the day, like when we're dating and we're in these relationships with people, like you just need to do what is going to benefit you the most.
If you know yourself and you value your values, and end game.
Yeah, make no apologies for it. Like you
Ever.
don't have to at all.
Good for her.
You know what I'm scared about though with this post? You almost wonder if it's not her that's posting. You almost wonder if it's a guy or even her current boyfriend posting this as a way
to see
to
if
see.
everybody else thinks that
Yeah.
way.
Because
Good
as a
point.
girl, like even you just kind of know 7 isn't high, which makes me almost wonder if this is an insecure guy reaching out to Reddit, like trying to see if his insecurities are
Gauge.
justified.
Yeah. That's a great point.
I think he's with this girl, and I think he's just insecure.
Life is life. Like,
Just
I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's just move on from this. But like,
I know. I hope they figure it out. I
either
think
way,
it's
yeah.
messy. If it's the girl, 7 is not high,
if
like
it's
at
the
all.
guy, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
grow up.
Body count does not matter.
It doesn't, and
It really
it
doesn't.
really should not impact your
And at the end
relationships.
of the day, it should be more about like how their sex is. If it's good, let's
Yeah.
keep it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.